So this pack comes with everything you see here. It's got the backpack, sleeping bag, tent, then we've got a pillow, some eye covers, and some earplugs. The first thing we're going to want to do is get out the tent mat and set that up where we want to place the tent. With the tent mat set up, we can go ahead and set up the tent directly on top of it. The tent comes with 2 poles. We can go ahead and set these up and lay them across where we want them to go. And let's go ahead and we will feed the poles through the sleeves in the tent. Okay, before we set anything up, we want to make sure both poles are through, and it doesn't matter which pole is on top. Okay, we have both of the poles in, so we want to find the pole that's on top now, and we will set that one up first. So you can put the pole right in the notch right there. Now we'll go ahead and stretch this out and put the other pole in. Okay, with that pole set up, we can go ahead, set up the next pole. The set comes with these 4 stakes. You want to get one of the stakes and feed it through the stake hole, and then also feed it through the corner of the tent mat. And then you can just push down. Might not go down all the way, especially on the first try. It might hit a rock, so you might need to move it around until you don't hit a rock. Okay, with the first corner all the way in, we want to stretch out the mat and stretch out the tent as far as we can. We'll feed this through again. That goes down nice and easy. And now that we have the tent set up, we can go ahead and tie these poles together and then put the rainfly on. Cool. Now we have the tent set up, we can set up the sleeping bag inside. Okay, now that we've got the tent set up, we can go ahead and put the sleeping bag inside and get ready. Great. As you can see, so this is a 2-person tent. You can either put 2 sleeping bags inside here if you want, or what I usually like to do is I will put my sleeping bag in, and then I'll put all my gear inside so it doesn't get wet in case it rains or something like that. So this set also comes with some earplugs, an eye mask, and an inflatable pillow. As you can probably hear, I'm actually right next to a stream. So when I sleep, this will be really nice to have the earplugs. I usually don't use these eye covers, but if I wanted to take a nap in the afternoon and wanted to block out light, these are actually really nice and comfortable to use. So next, let's get the pillow ready. Let's get this set up. All right, we've got our pillow. Honestly, I was surprised by how much I like this pillow. It's very comfortable. Ugh. So when you're done camping for the day, you can just take everything outside. You can either roll up the sleeping bag and put it in the pouch, or I find it's much easier just to stuff it, and I can actually get it really compact by doing that. So I like to put the small end first. Just open the pouch as big as I can. Okay, once you have it basically all the way in, you can set it on the ground or in the tent and really just push it in there. And then once it's in, as much as you can stuff it, just pull the drawstring. Then you can actually tighten it even more with these. Sweet. Check out how compact this thing is. The pillow is really easy to deflate. Just open it up and push it together. Okay, with the pillow, you can go ahead and just fold the ends in like that. You can fold it in half and just keep on squeezing all the air out of it. This will get really compact, really small. Put it back in its pouch and you're good to go. Personally, I like to clean up as much as I can when I'm putting things away. So I'll remove the stakes and then I'll try to shake out all the dust that's inside the tent. Okay, after you've gotten as much as you can out, let's go ahead and zip the door up. All right, let's go ahead and take the poles out. First, we'll just take them out of each corner, then they'll slide right out. Okay, and to get the poles out, we can just continue pushing it right on through. You'll notice there's a lot of air still in here, and that's okay. When we roll it up, we'll just push out all the air. Great, now we can just fold up the poles. We'll set those aside and we'll use these later when we fold up the tent. So I actually like to keep the tent mat with the tent. It just makes things easier when I pack it up. So let's go ahead and flatten this as much as we can. We'll go ahead and put the rain fly in as well. So a good way to know how to fold up a tent is you look at the poles and you see how big that is in comparison to the tent. We'll use these to help roll it up. So it looks like we probably want to go ahead and fold this up in thirds. And while we're folding this up, we'll go ahead and clean off all the dust right now so we have a clean tent when we set it up the next time. Let's push it down, get some of that air out. Clean it up some more. All right, looking good. So now using our poles, we'll go ahead and roll this up. We'll try to do it as tight as we can and push out all the air as we go. And I also like to wipe this clean as I roll it up so that it's clean next time I use this. All right, so now we have it rolled up nice and compact and fairly clean, ready to use for next time. Let's go ahead and tie it up and put it back in the bag. So we'll go ahead and put the poles in here. All right, and there we go with our tent. There's plenty of room in the backpack just to take whatever you want. So let's go ahead and pack things up and put everything together. All right, we're ready to go. See ya.